Welcome to Wisdom Essence. We will all be affected by a strong change in moon energy that will happen in the next 48 hours. You're not the only one who has been restless or noticing changes. Let's figure out how to get through this cosmic event. As a warning, the next 48 hours will be unlike anything we've ever seen or felt. Things will be different because of a big change in the moon's energy that is about to happen. This change will have effects on every part of our lives. There is no way that you are imagining the restlessness or emotion you've been feeling, or the sense that something important is about to happen. Things are going to get crazy because of this event in space, and the energy around us is changing very quickly. But what does this really mean for you? What tools can you use to get through this busy time without getting overwhelmed? Continue to pay attention because what's about to happen could completely change how you see the world and yourself. Give yourself some time to think about what you want to do before we go on. Because you said this loud statement, your energy will be more in sync with the change that is happening. Now is the time to begin. Changes in the moon's energy will happen over the next 48 hours. This will be a big event in the universe. Huge changes are going to happen that could affect how we feel, how much energy we have, and our whole sense of direction. Unlike the other phases of the moon, this shift is caused by a unique alignment of forces that make the moon's impact stronger. Because of this, it is a very important time for people who are aware of lunar rhythms and other mental changes. It's possible that a lot of people will feel more emotional, more sensitive, and generally restless during this time. It's almost like the universe is waking up something deep inside us, pushing us to pay more attention to our thoughts and feelings. It's possible that this energy shift will act like a mirror, showing us the parts of ourselves that we don't want to see, but need to be acknowledged and supported. For some, this might mean facing feelings or arguments that haven't been dealt with or disagreements that happened in the past. For others, it might help them make decisions they've been putting off. The moon's energy can make our goals stronger, so now is a very powerful time to make what we really want happen. This change could give you the insight and motivation you need to move forward in your personal life, career, or spiritual path, whether you have been looking for clarity in any of these areas. Having said that, it is important to approach this time with peace and comprehension. The forces at play could be too much to handle if they are not properly managed. This could lead to worry, confusion, or acting without thinking. Your ability to handle these changes with a clear head can be helped by learning about how this lunar movement affects things. See this as a chance to get back in touch with your true purpose and make the most of it. Instead of fighting the changes that are happening, use them as a chance to grow and move forward. You can use the powerful forces of this lunar event to make big changes in your life, but only if you keep a grounded viewpoint, do some self-reflection, and stay focused on your good goals. During this change in the moon's energy, we feel strong effects that affect both our mental and spiritual states. For some reason, you might feel more sensitive to other people's feelings during this time. Experiencing feelings that have been pushed down or ignored may come to the surface and need the person's attention. Even though this may be a rough time emotionally, it is also a chance for people who want to get better. If you want to find inner peace and clarity, you need to be aware of these feelings so that you can deal with them and let them go. It also makes people smarter intuitively, which is another important effect. Because the moon shift is like a magnifying glass, you will be able to hear your inner voice more clearly and be led to a deeper understanding. One day you might find that your feelings are stronger, which means that you'll probably make decisions that are more in line with your goals. Trusting this stronger gut might make it easier for you to handle tough situations, letting you find new chances and opening doors to new possibilities. Suddenly having a lot of understanding and motivation can also happen because of this change in energy. It's common to have aha moments during these times. These are times when answers to problems that have been there for a long time become clear. Because of these insights, you might be inspired to do brave things, make important changes, or go in new directions. It's important to keep these ideas open in your thoughts and act according to them without any doubt. However, along with this extra energy, you might also feel antsy or like you need to get things done right away. You might be more likely to act on things you have been putting off because of the current moon position. It's possible for this to be both too much and too helpful. Because of this, it is important to stay calm and grounded and not let the stress of the situation make you make quick decisions. In general, this change in moon energy means that there are both opportunities and problems. Being aware of these effects will help you get ready to go through this phase with ease and make the most of the energy you have access to. The most important thing right now is to find ways to use and make the most of the strong cosmic impact that is happening during this lunar energy shift. One of the most important things you can do is try to ground yourself. By centering, you may be able to settle your energy and stay calm and balanced even when things are going crazy around you. You could reach this goal by doing things like deep breathing, spending time in nature, or doing mindful activities like yoga and meditation. Using these methods will help you stay connected to the present moment, which will make it less likely that you will feel overwhelmed by the strong forces. Additionally, keeping your attention on self-reflection is still an important part. During the moon shift, it's important to step back and think about what your deepest thoughts and feelings are trying to tell you. This is when they are most likely to come to the surface. You should set aside time every day to think about how you feel, what you want to achieve, and the direction your life is taking. Keeping a journal might help you at this time because it lets you think about and talk about your feelings in an open way. This can bring up dreams that have been hidden or problems that have not been dealt with. Also, now is a great time to make plans and set goals for the future. The energy of the moon may be amplified and become a powerful force that helps you achieve your goals. Really think about what you want to do and picture it in your mind with purpose. If you want to speed up the process of creation even more, writing down or saying out loud your goals may help you make a strong connection between your wants and the energy around you. It is important to remember that the moon shift isn't just about getting past problems, it's also about using the energy to make big changes for the better. After all is said and done, it is important to live a healthy, happy life. Because the moon shift may have an effect on both your physical and mental health, it is important to give your body the support it needs by making sure it gets enough water, food, and rest. Making sure you take care of yourself during this time can help you deal with the changes better and come out of this part feeling stronger and more attached. During this big moon energy shift, it's very important to know that it brings a very rare chance for deep change. You are being pushed to take a more serious look at your life, habits, and choices because of the way natural forces are aligned. You can make a big difference in how you feel about the changes that are coming by first realizing how important they are and then getting ready for them. Do your best to see this change as a chance instead of a problem while you are going through this time. The moon's energy is bringing to light things that were hidden before. This could be seen as a force for growth and development. Some of the things you may have to face may be upsetting, but it is through these trials that big, life-changing changes can happen. Now is the time to let go of old habits that aren't helping you anymore. This will allow your mind and soul to be refreshed. You shouldn't fight the changes, you should just accept them. When people fight against change, they often create unnecessary stress. But when they accept change, they can feel stronger and more clear. Give yourself permission to be led by the energy for the next 48 hours. Watch out for the little signs that are all around you and pay attention to the voice inside you. There is a chance that you will get insights that seem almost natural, sending you in new directions or drawing your attention to areas that need it. Don't think that these things happen by chance. Instead, believe that they are in line with the forces of the universe. For this time, you can use your ability to keep an open mind to make decisions that are more in line with who you are. During this time of change, remember how important it is to take care of yourself. The huge amount of energy can be too much for some people to handle, and it's easy to lose your balance if you're not paying attention. Set aside time to relax, do things that make you happy, and spend time with people who are good for you. It is important to take care of both your mental and physical health to make sure you have the strength to get through this time and come out of it more connected, focused, and ready for what lies ahead. During this big moon energy shift, remember that this is your chance to let go of old habits and be open to new opportunities. Even though the next 48 hours are very important, you have the strength and knowledge to handle this time with grace. Don't lose your cool, stay grounded, and trust the process. Thanks for seeing this. Trust your gut and welcome this energy that can change things. Remember to keep your feet on the ground and be open to new things. Keep shining your light until next time.